What's up, YouTube? This is Mathwas97 and welcome to episode number 5 of my WWE 2K16 My Career Mode. And today, we're kicking this episode off with a match between Zero and this man, Kalisto, what do they call him? The human pinball. This man is just Zero. He's going to have a very tough time taking this man on, as we see Kalisto springing into the ring. He's ready to spring into action. Okay. That was bad. That was a bad start to the episode, guys. I apologize. But, nonetheless, here we are. Zero, set to go one-on-one with Kalisto. Let's get this underway. Kalisto, of course, one half of the former NXT Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Dragons. So Kalisto, he's achieved a great level of success here in NXT. I mean, he's put on some classic matches, and of course, being a former tag team champion, Zero, this is going to be a good test for him to go up against somebody. We saw last episode he took on the likes of Adam Rose, Tyler Breeze, and he also took on Hideo Itami. Those three superstars didn't quite have the quickness, when you're going up against somebody like Kalisto, Kalisto has just, his speed and his, ability to just fly around the ring and, just he can use himself. Basically he's just a giant weapon. He can use basically anything, whether it's at ringside, in the ring. He can use basically anything and turn it into some sort of offense. And he just he can just fly around that ring at speeds that no one can really match in NXT. And he's a high flyer as well. Zero hasn't quite gone up against somebody who has that type of high flying ability just yet. Most of the people he faced have been, more strike heavy or, more of a ground and pound sort of style. But then going up against somebody like Kalisto, who's basically his offense dwells in speed, it's definitely a type of opponent that Zero has not faced before. And Zero's now out on the outside. Kalisto, he's on the offensive. And look at this, just looking to get the crowd behind him, but Zero not going to let him even take a, Kalisto, he can't afford to take his eyes off of Zero for even 1 second, as Zero now delivers those elbows right to the ribs of Kalisto, and just look at the disrespect being shown there by Zero, just doing push-ups on this man's back. I mean, come on, Zero, how arrogant can you get? As now he delivers a European uppercut there to Kalisto, but Zero, he's just having some fun in there, Just, it's all fun and games. No, that's not what it is at all. But Zero, I'm not sure if he was just mocking Kalisto there, or if he's, I don't know. Zero, at this point, I don't really know which side he sort of sways on. I mean, he's had Tyler Breeze just attack him from behind. The fans, they don't like Breeze. But wait a minute here. Zero, look at this. Oh, what a leg drop there to Kalisto. And he might have just choked him out there in those ropes. That could be it. Zero hooks the leg, but a kick out at 2 by Kalisto. That was a nice move by Zero, something we haven't seen from him before. And just look at that move. It was, your typical sort of over-the-top, sort of working on the neck. But then, this time, he, instead of attacking Kalisto from behind, he came in from the side. And that just adds some extra torque onto the move like that. And adds definitely, that could mess Kalisto up. It could damage his nervous system, perhaps cut. I mean, going after the neck, that's certainly a very dangerous position to try to target. You could completely just paralyze your opponent if you're not careful, if you get too sloppy. As Zero now throws him away, and now look at this. Float over neck breaker there by Zero as he takes Kalisto down. And now there's a leg drop from Zero. Elbow drop. And one more time, there's the forearm to the face of Kalisto. And right now, Zero, kick to the back. He is on the assault, on the attack, bringing the fight to Kalisto here. Wait a minute now, it's Kalisto with a counter. Irish whip sending Zero off the ropes. And a Hurricanrana taking him down. Kalisto now dragging him to the center of the ring, perhaps going for a pinfall attempt, looking to avoid the rope break, hooks the leg, and there's a kick out by Zero before even a 1 count. And that's what happens when you got to get him away from those ropes. It takes away valuable time that you could have spent pinning the guy, and it's just those few seconds that you're able to recover. I mean, it only takes 1 second to, it could be 1 second between winning and losing a match. So every little second, every moment is critical. As we see right now, a submission hold applied by Kalisto. Not typically his style of offense, but you can see he's really wrenching back there on the face of Zero with that chin lock. The knee as well being driven into the back as he wears Zero down. But Zero now tosses Kalisto into the turnbuckle. Big kick there. Oh, and now look at Zero. Zero's fired up, delivering these vicious kicks. Rapid kicks right to the chest of Kalisto, and now a hesitation drop kick right into the mush, the face of Kalisto. And now Zero, counter though by Kalisto as he takes him down, sweeps him off with an arm drag. And now Zero's got him up against the ropes. Zero was able to recover quite nicely. Off the ropes now, a slingshot Falcon Arrow. And Kalisto gets planted into the mat right there. And now Zero, he's looking to finish him off with the finishing touch. Kick to the gut. And now he's going to hook the arms, spin him around, lift him up, and he's going to slam him down. Mission control to ground Zero. We have liftoff. I don't know. But anyway, Zero now, he hits it, and that could finish him off. Zero hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. No, another kick out. Another person kicks out of the finisher. We're not quite there yet, guys. I mean, that's another downfall with starting out at such a low overall, is that, these epic sort of matches are supposed to be sort of saved for the main roster, but you have people kicking out of the finishers left and right here in NXT, so then by the time you get to the main roster, it's like, what really can you do to pull out all the stops? There's, wait a minute, a roll-up by Kalisto. Zero kicks out. But, it's just, I don't know. That's the only downfall, really, to sort of working with this. You got to build yourself up. It's just that storytelling, that sort of aspect of it suffers a little bit, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? As Zero now picking Kalisto back up to his feet. And, Kalisto ducks underneath the clothesline. And a bit of a, there's a bit of a stalemate right now as neither man, they both sort of hesitated. They didn't really know what to do. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Perhaps the action is moving too quickly for them to even keep up with. Oh, a nice axe handle right there to the back of Kalisto's head. And, again, the slow pace sort of style of this matchup, of matches in 2K16, it's not necessarily a bad thing. You can definitely tell a better story with, the match if you can, build up to it a bit more. But the pin counts, they don't need to be that slow. That's one thing that hopefully they can fix in 2K17 is, the pin counts, they don't need to be that slow. As we see, there's a cover. Zero off that signature maneuver. But anyway, it finishes off Kalisto, as I completely butchered the ending right there. I apologize for that. But, and again, another career mode video, and it's like, hey, where's the universe mode? Again, I apologize, but, my voice, I'm not capable of doing a universe mode commentary right now. And it's going to be a little while till I can get another session in, which hopefully by that time, my voice is going to be in better shape for universe mode videos. If not, well, I'm going to have to soldier through anyway, I suppose. But as we see the replays, the highlights of this matchup, and this was the move that finished it all off for good. Zero slammed him down, the shoulders into the mat, hooked both legs, and Kalisto, he was done. He had already kicked out of the slingshot Falcon Arrow, the ground Zero. What more was there to put? He kicked out of just about everything. Zero was almost out of moves in his arsenal to hit Kalisto with, but he managed to get the job done tonight. Hard-fought battle there between Kalisto and Zero. And Zero, he's going to be able to walk out saying that he is the victor yet again. So Zero now, he's not exactly on a winning streak, but he's turning it around. He lost to Adam Rose last episode.
Please welcome my guest tonight. You were voted as a top 10 favorite superstar by the WWE Universe. Care to share some words about that?
I don't care what the WWE Universe thinks. They mean nothing to me. The only thing that matters is the WWE Championship, not popularity contests voted by people that have no life.
Great voice acting there, guy.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
I don't care what the WWE Universe thinks. They mean nothing to me. Yeah, said with real conviction there. I suppose, I shouldn't really complain. We're at least getting voices for the character in this game, but, like, for the most part, the performances are good, but, like, that one, what was that? What even was that? I don't even know. So, yeah, one thing I've also picked up on in these career mode, this career mode, is that you'll randomly, like, if you're in a rivalry, you will be able to spectate your opponent's matches, which is kind of cool, depending on how you want to sort of carry the production of the series. Whether you want it, if you want it to be more sort of focusing on not just your superstar, but focusing on your opponent as well, whoever you are whoever you're facing in a rivalry. But like, just to sit there and watch a match, I don't know. I mean, it does give you the option to skip it, but like, not really much else comes from it. Like, you have the option where you can interfere in certain matches, but then there are just the other oddball matches where you can't interfere in at all, and you just have to watch it. I don't know. I haven't quite understood that just yet. I'm also not really sure exactly how I want to try to produce the the format of these videos. Do I want it to be more? Should I, like, what do you guys think? Should I, if there's the option to spectate a match for my opponents, should I watch it and then, showcase that match in the video, or should I just skip it and just focus on Zero alone? Another sort of problem is that, with it being AI versus AI, I don't know how the match is going to turn out, if it's going to be an exciting match or if it's going to be super slow. I don't know. I haven't done an AI versus AI match yet, but that worries me a little bit. As we see now, Zero connected with Ground Zero, and he hooks the leg, and that is it. A victory over Hideo Itami on Superstars. And I like the matches that Zero has been booked in thus far. There have been plenty off-screen. Like, I faced Titus O'Neil twice, which I just cut out the second one because it didn't add much to anything. I think I faced Hideo Itami like 3 or 4 times now to this point. That's getting a little old, so we're not going to showcase every single match that's in this career mode if it means that I'm going to be having repeat performances against other superstars. So just be aware of that. If the timeline just sort of skips by a week or two and you're like, what the heck happened? There was probably a repeat match or something that didn't really add anything to the story being told. So I just want to give you guys that sort of a warning as well. But yes, be sure to let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? Should I include those rival matches where, like, for example, we saw it was going to be Tyler Breeze versus Sami Zayn? Should I include that match, or should I just skip it and just focus on Zero alone? And whatever I can, if I can interfere in a match, or should I have just those regular matches where my opponent is competing against some other superstar that I'm not involved in, where it's just kind of watching? Be sure to let me know, because I don't really know how I'm gonna go with that yet. I haven't decided. But anyway, now we're on WWE Superstars once again. Zero attacking Tyler Breeze during his entrance in my stupid voice. Tyler Breeze, well, turnabout's fair play, Breeze, as Zero now slams him right there into the ring apron. And that's one thing I like about this game, is that you can throw people into the ring apron. They don't just always go in the ring. You can actually, like, throw them into the LED board. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I do like that. Although, when you're trying to get people in the ring and you just happen to accidentally throw them diagonally, it does get kind of old when you can't get them back in the ring just because you keep accidentally throwing them into the apron. But I digress. As we see now, Tyler Breeze, he assaulted Zero a few weeks ago on NXT before the match. Well, now Zero, he's getting his hands on Tyler Breeze, disrupting his potential match. As Zero now, float over neck breaker, taking down Tyler Breeze. And, of course, out there on the floor, added damage to that one. As luckily enough for... Oh, a steel chair to the gut of Tyler Breeze. Well, fortunately for Breeze.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight.
I'm terrible with these transitions.
Let's talk about Tyler Breeze. Why would you do such a thing as to ambush him during his own match?
Why would you do such a thing? What is with the wording of these questions?
No disrespect to him, but he has a target on his back. He is the guy to beat right now. If I want to prove myself as a WWE superstar, I have to go through him. So that's what I'm doing. Challenge laid down. It's all on him now. Let's do this.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.